And again, it's a Pokemon Sweat bottle, but we don't actually know what's in it. Could be some secret god juice in there. Magical. Anyway, oh shit! Oh shit! Guys, shit just got real. We are having Soulkey versus Jaedong as the first StarCraft 2 match of the day. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Two of the best Brood War pro players who have switched to or who are now playing StarCraft 2. Damn, how do I even word that sentence? I should just use Kespa players, even though that sounds weird to me. I think that's clearest. Two of the best Kespa SC2 Zergs gonna duke it out in a ZVZ. I would have preferred a different matchup, but that's alright. It's alright. Maybe they can show us an epic ZVZ. It's like the ref's just checking. He's like, dude, put your headphones on. Alright, Jaedong's like, cool, cool, I got it. There he is, JD. JD, interestingly though, with the losing record in StarCraft 2, he's 3-4 right now. But that doesn't reflect the sheer awesomeness that is Jaedong. Actually, I forgot my little asterisk thing in my overlay. 1 second. Team 8 gets the asterisk. Nice. And yes, of course, Jaedong does love America, so that makes him even more awesome, as you guys are saying in the chat. And the first map is gonna be Cloud Kingdom. For some reason, Cloud Kingdom always makes me think of Python. Not really sure why. It's like nothing like Python. I guess just because it has like the little squiggly in the middle. I don't know. But it's not even like the same symbol thing. It's more like an S rather than like the actual snake symbol that's on Python. Jaedong looks quite happy with himself there. He's like trying to suppress a giggle. Maybe Soulkey is just like telling really funny jokes in the lobby, and Jaedong's just trying not to burst out laughing in the booth. Yeah, Obelisco. Python has a snake symbol in the middle of the map. That's why it's called Python. If you look in the middle, in like the non-buildable area, it's a Python thing. It's like an actual Python. It's a literal Python. Did you know there's also neutral hallucinated critters on that map? Actually, wait, no, is it Python or is it another map? I might be getting confused with another map. There's one map that randomly has like neutral hallucinated critters that just like disappear in the first 10 seconds and are completely pointless. Not sure why they're there. Because you can't even see them because they're in the fog of war at the beginning, so it's just like, alright. Have I played SC2 Brood War maps? Yes I have, but we're going into the game, so I'll answer more questions later on in the next break. And going into game 1 in Glorious HD, we have Soulkey as the red Zerg at the top right, playing for Wounded Stars. Man, when they moused over that hatchery, like the name thing was blocking the larva, so for a second there I was like, wait, is he not making anything? But then I saw it. I saw it. Anyway, Jaedong would be the blue Zerg here, down at the bottom left. So let me update my overlay. Alright, so looks like Overlord scouting across. Both players also making an overlord, so no temple craziness coming out from either player. Timing's identical, of course. And gonna follow up with more drones. Are they gonna go hatchery first? The Broodor Zergs seem to love going hatchery first in ZVZ. And that was in fact Roro's downfall recently when he played the ace match against Effort on Antigua. Effort just templed him and Roro went 14 hatch, and you can guess how that went. I'll give you a hint. 14 hatch is not the best kind of temple, especially because it was temple into baneling, so it's like super fast banelings as well. Anyway, looks like it is actually going to be a hatch first here from Jaedong, whereas Soulkey has gone for a pool first, I believe a 14 pool, and oh, looks like we're going to gift these two kids some curry. I wonder how they decide, because in the beginning of the season it seems like they give you curry if they like make fun of you on camera first, so it's like an apology gift. But now they just give it to random people, so I'm not really sure how they decide who to give it to. Like, I kind of want some of that curry, not gonna lie. It's curry in the box though. It doesn't seem like it would be the most amazing curry ever, but I just have it because it'd be like, it would be OGN curry, man. It'd be awesome. So Overlord's going to come in here, he's going to see the hatchery just now planted for Soulkey. So Jaedong knows that you know, Soulkey went for the pool first, and Soulkey now seeing Jaedong's hatchery probably realizes that it was a hatchery first from Jaedong. So Jaedong, I think, getting a slight build order advantage here, because Soulkey, with that 14/15 pool, not really sure which, isn't really going to be able to punish the hatchery first build of Jaedong. But I think he got his gas already, so he will have slightly faster tech and a slightly faster queen as well. Get that extra larva out. Yep, injecting immediately and then running that queen down to the natural, building a second queen from the hatchery as well. Very standard stuff. So it looks like Jaedong immediately investing in Zergling's speed. And I haven't actually seen what Soulkey actually. No, wait a minute. Soulkey's gas looks like it was actually slightly slower than Jaedong's. Alright, I guess Jaedong actually immediately took his gas, like with his pool. I wasn't paying attention to this actually earlier, but interestingly, Jaedong, despite getting a slower pool, actually gets a faster gas, as well as a faster baneling nest here. So Jaedong's tech is actually the one that's ahead. But Soulkey did get the extra queens out faster, so we will have the couple of extra injects. Or really just one, I guess. And he's now getting his own baneling nest, so it's still fairly close. I mean, you know, with all the drastic swings that can happen in Ling baneling wars, it's still anyone's game for sure. Looks like Soulkey actually investing in a spine crawler as well. And looking at the income tab, we do see, I think that, wait, was that, oh man, one of them had 27 drones and one of them had 24. I actually forgot which color it was. I think Soulkey actually had a couple of extra drones, but it's still very, very, very close. And it looks like spine crawler going to come up here. Soulkey going to take one gas up in natural as well. He's got one gas in his main, one in his nat. Probably just to help with balancing of the drones. And looks like some lings are coming out, but obviously both players have that trail of overlords in between their bases, so they see exactly what's going on. But here we go, the banelings going in, and actually Soulkey's banelings are not finished yet. Oh, but now he has a couple of banelings, and ooh! Blows up all of Jaedong's banelings there. Jaedong, I think, is trying to get in a little bit closer, but Jaedong does get the queen of Soulkey though, and is now running into the main base, gonna start running circles around Soulkey's base. Those speedlings will be able to stay alive for a while. Actually, no, they went after the drones, getting a couple of drones here, and please don't die, Stream, please don't die, come on. Come on, Stream, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. There's the face shot, come on, gain strength from the Jaedong face shot. Looks like Soulkey forcing a couple of banelings to cancel there, but getting that queen is so important. In these Ling baneling wars, you do not want to be missing any larva whatsoever. You need every larva that you have to be able to constantly reinforce those lings. Looks like Jaedong actually now making his own spine crawler with evolution chamber to help wall himself in. And we are actually going to transition into watching a PowerPoint slide, PowerPoint presentation of this game, just to make it even more exciting and crazy. If Ling baneling wars weren't random enough for you, now you can watch them in half a frame per second. Alright. Anyway, I think that was units lost. Was that units lost? I think that was units lost tab. Looks like, I Actually, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Why would Jaedong have lost drones? I don't know. These friggin' tabs, man. They're all in Korean. I can't read it. Looks like Jaedong's splitting his bandings out into pairs to keep them efficient. And, ooh, look at that. Getting a couple of free bandings of Soulkey's there. Soulkey making a bit of a mistake. Just running those in to the spine crawler and not actually getting anything. He did a bit of damage to that spine, but that was not ideal. Meanwhile, he's hiding a lot of lings on the side, but I'm pretty sure Jaedong saw those come out anyway with his overlords, and now gonna send out a link to try and snipe some of these banelings, but not gonna get it. Soulkey gonna protect his dudes, and oh, look at this! Soulkey actually ran a Zergling in and triggered a baneling attack on that one Zergling, so Soulkey doing a good job there. Jaedong making a bit of a mistake not to have that guy, or to let that guy just blow up on the one ling. But we do have a big Zergling counterattack from Jaedong going into the natural of Soulkey. Soulkey bringing his Zerglings back. And is getting an infestation pit. Jaedong's lair is actually, by the way, only just started, so Soulkey is way ahead on the tech. And nice 2-queen block on the ramp. Jaedong gonna try and focus down the queens. He does get one of the queens, but loses the majority of the Zerglings on the ramp. And is now he's gonna be able to get a scout, but he most likely won't be able to get any more kills here. Might try and snipe a drone here. No, he's gonna run around the main base, just try and stay alive as long as possible, and just continue to be annoying. Force these Zerglings to stay at home, and crucially get that scouting intel. Jaedong now getting a Roach Warring. His +1 range attack is actually almost finished, but his lair is nowhere near done. So it's going to be or rather, Soulkey's going to have the much faster infestor. He's now getting his own Roach Warren as well. Sees the third base that Jaedong is planting here. Now, so basically, what it's going to come down to is how good Soulkey's fungals will be. Obviously, he'll have a couple of infestors, but Jaedong I think will have a lot more roaches. And oh no! Don't die, stream. Alright, we're back, and nobody's dead. Jaedong looks like he had to cancel his third though, and now Soulkey's taking his third. I'm not sure why he had to cancel a third. Probably because there's a bunch of Zerglings running around on the map. Ugh, nice. And looks like, oh, he might force a cancel again. Ooh, forcing a cancel twice. I assume that's the second time, and it was canceled the first time and didn't just get killed and we missed like a huge engagement. I hope that's not what happened here. Also, I'll be sure to remember to try and increase the cash on the stream after this. And, oh man, he's gonna get it again! Oh, wow, a third cancel there. That's already cost Jaedong, what, like 250-ish minerals? Just a little bit less, 225 minerals? For 3 cancels on hatcheries? That's pretty expensive. And it looks like the Ling's now going to run to the main base and see what's going on. But Jaedong going to counterattack with his roaches. But oh man, he's going to be careful. There's a lot of roaches of Soulkey, and he's got infestors there as well. Jaedong cannot be overly aggressive with these roaches, because if he gets fungled, there will be no retreat. I think he's just going to get fungled here. Oh, no, he does pull back. Oh, the infestor's actually staying behind. Soulkey doesn't... I don't know why he's being so scared. He just go in and fungal. Be easy peasy. And there's the fungal. The queen's even brought in to transfuse. I think Soulkey was a little bit concerned because he didn't actually have that many roaches. And is he going to save the hatchery? No, Jaedong will get the hatchery. And Soulkey seems really reluctant to use his fungals here or something. I'm not really sure what's going on. I guess there weren't that many roaches, so he didn't want to waste his fungals. But, well, Jaedong's going to get that hatchery. So, tip for tat here, neither player allowed to get their third base. But those infestors are going to be really scary for Jaedong. I mean, he doesn't seem to even have an... No, Jaedong just now starting his infestation pit, so he's just sticking on mass roaches, just trying to overcome the lack of infestors with just pure roach numbers here. And that, that makes me a little bit nervous. Because that also means that Soulkey is the one that has a lot more flexibility in these engagements. He can decide, whether he wants to force an engagement or whether he just wants to use a couple of fungals to allow himself to retreat, whereas Jaedong has no such option. If he gets a big group of roaches fungled, he is going to be committed to an engagement. Like, he will not be able to run away. So he's got to be very, very careful with his roaches. Make sure to try and keep them a little bit spread out here. And looks like Soulkey now retaking his third base. Jaedong's third base is up as well. So Jaedong's third base, despite all of this crazy third base sniping from both players, Jaedong's third base will actually be ahead. Meanwhile, Overseer checking out what's going on. Jaedong doesn't see that the third hatch has been planted once again. He's just keeping position outside here with his roaches. But it looks like Soulkey decided that now he has enough stuff here to move out. He has enough roaches, he has enough infestors. The infestor's pulling back actually. It looks like he's slightly scared of a counterattack. Soulkey playing a little bit nervous here, a little bit scared. And I'm not sure what he's waiting for. Well, looks like his third base, though, is going to force to be canceled. I mean, he needs to commit one way or the other. With all these infestors, I feel like if there was a big straight-up engagement, Soulkey could definitely take it. But the longer he waits, you know, the more income that third base is generating for Jaedong, the more time he has to prepare for this attack and allow that third base to really kick in. He's adding a bunch of spawn colors there now, as you can see. And I believe Jaedong's infestation pit must be done by now. Perhaps he's waiting for that energy upgrade to finish before making infestors. It doesn't seem like he's got any infestors yet, although a couple might really be useful now with this big Zerg army approaching his third base. Can Jaedong hold on? I wonder if Jaedong might just try some more counterattacks here. It looks like there are a couple of roaches harassing that third base of Soulkey's again, unless they're just overlords. I think they're roaches though. And here we go. The army's moving in. Now obviously that's a lot of fungals there. Those looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 infestors, which a few of which probably have enough energy for 2 fungals now. 8 infestors. Looks like actually instead he's going to do the mass infested Terran volley. No, there's a big fungal, and there all the infested Terrans pop up. Wow, so many infested Terrans. This is going to be really hard for Jaedong to hold. I don't think he can hold this. I think Jaedong's in big trouble here. Soulkey, with just the overwhelming infestor advantage here, even without fungals, it doesn't matter. It looks like Jaedong brings a few infestors of his own, but Jaedong using fungals on infested Terrans, bit questionable there. Those would have died anyway, Jaedong. But, okay, now he's going to get a couple on the roaches, but I think he's going to lose his third base. He should probably pull the drones now. And, oh man, he's got to be careful. Looks like, oh, it looks like he gets a fungal on the infestors, though, of Soulkey, but doesn't manage to finish them off, launching a few beach balls of his own, but is going to have to retreat here. And now Soulkey, boring his infestors, continuing to move the roaches in, sending in more roaches from the back, fungling those infestors so they can't even get away, and I think Jaedong is just going to die here. Jaedong down to 85 supply against the 145 supply of Soulkey. It is not looking good. Soulkey's infestors continue to support from the back, just launching more infested Terrans, and Jaedong is going to get taken out here. Jaedong, despite having a slight build or advantage in the beginning, going hatch first, going like 14 hatch versus 14 pool, is going to get taken down. I don't think there's anything he can do now. He's down to 50 supply against 140. Jaedong, you're done. Without the infestors, he couldn't do it. Oh, might be buffering a GG. The good old buffer and a GG, guys. Nope, he just died. Alright. GG from Jaedong, and Soulkey takes game number 1 of this StarCraft 2 best of 3. Keep stars in the game.
불리해진 상황이 분명히 맞았었지만 상대방의 시야 밖의 저글링을 매번 빼놓으면서 이 멀티를 3번을 깼죠. 3번을 시도시키면서 서서히 역전해내고 감염충의 타이밍이 아주 극적이었습니다.
네, 처음부터 잘 들다가 있는 것이고 초반에 데미지 좀 넣었을 때 그래도 대처가 있는 것이 이렇게 주고받고 하는 그런 노하우가 있는 김민철이에요.
예, 김민철이 저렇게 중심을 잡지 못하게 이재동 선수 입장에서는 빠르게 이제 그 다음 수를 계속 내보내면서 김민철 선수를 흔들려고 했습니다만은 맹독충을 쓰는 데 있어서 실수가 발생하는